we share, with a dash of this and a pinch of that, mixed all up with care. The best company and conversation, recipes and new creations. We're cooking up something good here at home. We are cooking up something good here at home.
Well, hello, at-home family. We're so glad you joined us today. Welcome to the kitchen. There's always something good going on in this kitchen, trust me. And it makes it all complete when you show up. We're always glad to have you. I get so much mail, and I appreciate every comment, every letter that you make. I read all the mail, all the email that you send, all the posts that you put on Facebook. By the way, Facebook is really important. We have a wonderful page, Arlene Williams, At Home with Arlene Williams on the Facebook. Just type that in the search line. It'll take you to our site there. And if you like it, let us know. Press the like button. But there's a lot of posting there. There's pictures, some that you don't ever see. There's a lot of comment and stuff. And we'd like you to be a part of that. So if you get a chance, do that. But I just pulled some letters that I've received. And this one says, Dear Mrs. Williams, I enjoy watching the TV program. Your program is very uplifting for my family and very inspirational. Please send me the number. And then she says, may God bless you and yours, Andrea from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thank you, Andrea. We really appreciate that. We're thankful that you're part of our family. And then here's one, and it's a thank you. And it's from Linda in Delmont. And she says, Dear Arlene, thank you for all your wonderful talks and your delicious recipes. My family enjoys so many of them. Our prayers are with you. Please renew my subscription. I don't want to miss anything. If you're wondering what her subscription is, you can send for a subscription through the mail for your email, and it's $15 for the whole year. It comes to your email address, boom, first of the month. You don't have to send for it. You don't have to ask for it. You have access to everything on the website that has to do with At Home. Or you can do it through the U.S. mail at $25 for a whole year. Send one envelope, your check for $25, and say, I want a subscription. It automatically comes in your mail. You never have to send another letter, never have to send a stamped self-addressed, nothing. It comes there, and it's full graphics. It's really a nice production. So if you're interested in that, the address is just At Home, CTVN, Wall, Pennsylvania, 15148-1499. We'll have that address for you at the end of the program, the same address where you always send for the recipes. So that's important. This one says, to tell you you're special, a friend may well be reckoned the masterpiece of nature. This is one that says, Dear Arlene, happy birthday. I had my birthday a few weeks ago. And then there's a nice poem, and she says, Arlene, you are that to me. You're a friend. I love you. I love your program. I look forward to Wednesdays at 10 o'clock. Thank you, Arlene, my friend. And happy birthday, love, Robin. Thank you, Robin. I am your friend, and I do care about you, like we care about our whole family. Well, today, you know those little things that they're in a roll in the refrigerator area of your supermarket, and they're called Crescent rolls, and you whack them and they pop open? We're gonna make a whole lot of different ideas for serving them different ways, from like a breakfast item clear to a dessert. And we get started right after the at-home hint. And here it is, the at-home hint. Homemade vinaigrettes have fewer ingredients and taste better than bottled ones. No need to whisk them, just put all the ingredients in a sealed container and shake. Thanks for telling me this. Well, here we are in the kitchen. Laura, we're so glad you could join today.
Thank you.
We're doing everything with these silly little crescent rolls. And we were both talking about, I don't know if it's something from being a kid or what, but these things terrify me. When I have to open them, you go like this and it goes pop, because you never know when it's going to happen. And she feels the same way.
Yeah.
So we might be here like this a lot when we got to pop these open, but I'm sure you understand. She's going to do a great appetizer, and it's made with brie cheese. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a dessert. It really is, and it's so good. And in my household, my kids love this, and we call
That's
this...
a dessert?
Yeah. And
See, we always call it an appetizer.
Oh, okay.
We put out with the appetizers.
Yeah, and my sister, Gina, always makes this for us anytime. we have anything at the house, the kids always,
That's what
this
she
is
makes,
hers,
huh?
yeah. And it's brie. Now, brie's not a normal, typical cheese.
It's not a common cheese. But it's good.
It's very good.
Show them what it looks like.
Yeah,
It's a round roll,
yeah, it's just a round roll, and it comes, that's it.
packaged nicely. But look at the consistency of it. It's hard. It's a firm cheese. When I say hard, it's firm. And it takes on the shape of what they poured it into, and they cure it. And then you're going to do something with the crescent rolls, right?
Yeah, you just open it up, and you're gonna, the goal is to get 4 squares, not 2 squares, 2 big squares. And you can use the crescent rolls, you can use the dough if you'd like.
Or the sheets. The
The
crescent rolls
sheets.
come in sheets, but we couldn't find them. So
So here's what, here you go. And there's 2 right here.
can I ask you to throw these
Sure.
away? There you go. Thank you.
Now this one you have to make sure, because they're perforated, you want them to be together.
And then you push those together. That's the
Yeah.
right way to do them too, so that they don't come apart.
Okay.
And they are perforated in like triangles, but you can close those triangles just like she's doing to make squares, which is what I'm doing with mine, because she needs 2, but I need 4.
I'm gonna
Because
put
I'm
them
making
here.
a savory chicken pocket, kind of a crescent chicken square. So I'm going to take mine
Get rid of
apart.
this.
Yeah, we're all working
I
under
know.
each other's.
No need to. I
Place
can move
here.
over here. Okay, and all I do is after my squares, the perforation is together, I just take the brie out, put it right on.
Put it in the
But,
middle.
yeah, what I like to do just for decoration is just cut out a little corner. And we're just going to save that for the
Each of
end.
the corners?
Yeah, just
Okay.
like a little decoration on the top
Okay.
for the dough. So I'll just cut out a little corner. And then you put a preserve on the top of this. Now, we used apricot today, but you can use anything. You can use raspberry, any kind that you like. And that just goes right on top.
I really like the apricot because I think that
So
brings out
fresh.
the taste of the cheese too. I really
so
think
fresh.
it complements it well.
And then your other, we're just going to push that together again.
Yeah, you have to make sure that that stays
Yeah.
together well. Okay, while you're doing that, let me tell you about the filling that I am doing for my chicken pockets. Hey, you stay together there now. Okay, I have some cream cheese, 3 ounces, and a little bit of butter in this bowl. I'm just going to cream them. You have to make sure that they're soft, because if you don't, they won't cream well. And we want them to cream well. So, wow, we're creaming. We're creaming now. Make sure it's very, very well. Okay. And then to that, we're going to add 2 cups of cooked chicken. You can cook it and cut it up. You can use a rotisserie chicken, which works very well. We have some, let me see here, some chives, a tablespoon of chopped chives. Very nice. And some salt and pepper that we've put together. We're just going to put that in there. And let's see, some milk, 2 tablespoons of milk. And that's it. And then we're just going to mix them well. This is the filling for our chicken squares. And that cream cheese and butter is what's going to hold the mixture together. Okay? Now you don't want this to be like real thick with the cream cheese in it. You want it just to hold it together, because what you want to see is a lot of chicken. And as you can see, you're going to put about 1/2 cup of this mixture in the center of each of those. And with that, pull the corners up off of that. And
That's
bake
nice
in the
and
oven.
hearty, huh, with the chicken.
Yeah.
It's a filling meal.
sure. I think this together, I mean, this could be appetizers. This could be, a supper. It could be a brunch. It could be lunch if you have some ladies over and you want to make something not so heavy, just a little bit light. Make a nice salad with it. You have it right there. And see that little bit of cream cheese that's in there, how that pulled that all together. 2 cups of chicken. That's quite a bit of chicken, and it did a good job. So, I'm take my first one. Make sure it's pulled together. Because, you know, these, if you don't get these together tightly, when they hit the oven, they'll puff right apart. And you don't want that to happen. So
It's happened
get
to me
the shape.
before.
Oh, yeah. Okay, oh, that's looking nice.
Yeah. All I did was egg washed it, just put egg on it.
Is it just plain egg, or did you put anything in the egg?
Just a beaten egg.
Okay.
And I just put it over, and that helps seals it up too a little bit.
Sure.
And then you just put your little cutouts on top.
Nice decoration.
Anywhere you want.
Now, all I did here is I just pulled it all together, put it in the middle, and then I pulled the four corners and I just twisted it. But then you have to go around and pinch. You want to make sure that you pinch all the places because you don't want anything coming out. Pinch them to seal. They have to seal everywhere. Now, we're going to make 4 of these. We're putting them on our cookie sheet. And what we're going to do then is we're going to paint them with our melted butter. Melted butter, paint them with a paintbrush, pastry brush. And then these are seasoned croutons that I have smashed just in a bag. And you're going to sprinkle them over the top of these. Wonderful. They bake in about 20-25 minutes in a 375 oven. I mean, how easy is that? Or this 350? Yours 350?
350. Mine's 20 minutes.
So, you know, these are done in no time at all. And we're going to have more for you when we come back right after this important message. We'll be right back. Well, if you just joined us, we're doing the whole program, Laura and I, on Crescent rolls. Those little cans, you know, like you get this from. Everybody loves, just eat plain. Well, oh, we've got a buzzer. Check it out, yeah. So we're doing all kinds of ideas. We have in the oven so far, I have a filled chicken pocket. It's got like it's a real easy one to make. She's just made a brie cheese. That's a brie cheese covered with apricot jam and a wonderful, wonderful crust of crescent rolls. Now we're going to make some other ones, and while she's doing that, I'm going to tell you I just separated half of the package of mine, and I'm making, these are called raspberry almond crescents with a white chocolate sauce. All you do is break these out just the way they come on the roll, and you take some raspberry preserves. You want the thick, not the jelly. You want this very thick, okay? What you're going to do is put like just about a teaspoon on the tip, the small end of each of these, just like that. And they're flaky. They smell good. They're buttery. Just enough to put a little surprise at the bottom. And don't overdo it. If you overdo it, guess where it's all going to be? On the baking pan. And Laura, she's just putting her perforation because she's going to wrap hers around a hot dog. And it's going to be good. Going to put some cheese in there too. Okay, so here's the way we start. The small end, you start rolling. Don't worry if it comes out because as it goes thicker, it's going to be caught into the dough, just like that. Now when you get to that point, you're going to shape this into a crescent form. And you just lay that onto your baking sheet. Simple, easy to do. Okay, now, Laura, you're cutting those into 10 strips each. Okay.
What I had to do, one package, and just a normal size package, we put them together so we have 4 sections that we put together. And then what you do is each section, the pizza cutter is just an easy.
It works, yeah, it works better than even a knife.
You just cut little, just real tiny little sections. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a hot dog, you're going to put your cheese.
That's a slice of American cheese.
Right on top. Then what you're going to do is you're going to wrap. You're going to roll. And it takes about 4 strips. And what you're just going to do is just
roll it around.
Yeah, you just roll it around.
Pull it tight so that it doesn't puff out too.
And then you seal that once you've reached 1. And then you just continue rolling. And then the important thing is when you put it on your cookie sheet, put the cheese side down.
Right. Absolutely, because that's really going to, like, that cheese will want to ooze out. And that's okay if it does, if it's on the bottom, because then it will, like, bake in the oven. It'll be great. That taste will be awesome. Okay, I've got my 4 done, and I'm just shaping them again into a crescent form. And I'm putting them on my sheet. You don't ever have to grease the sheet or anything like that. Not necessary.
Now this pastry is
Yeah, it's moist and it's
really
yeah.
Okay.
So there's the first one. Show them the first one.
Okay, and I just seal
And
that
you put
up.
the cheese. There you go.
And then you put the cheese down.
Good. Now that makes 8, right?
Yeah.
Makes 8. Good. Okay. Again, you just unroll. This is the other half of the package that I've been working with. And you tear carefully along the perforation. Don't go crazy, because you know what? These will tear on you. So you're trying to pull it into that triangular shape. She's wrapping the dogs.
And that's really, this one's simple. That's all you have to do.
Yeah. And you get 4 of those long strips to wrap, so you make sure it's securely tied there, which, you know, is what you want. Okay. I love this stuff. I mean, who doesn't like a crescent roll? Everybody likes crescent rolls. And they're really big, like if you're going, you need a quick hot roll for dessert, they're fine. But it's nice to find other things to do, especially if you're having a party and you want to do some appetizers or something special, or a little dessert even. My goodness. Unbelievable.
They are so versatile.
Yeah.
So many ways.
Now what I'm going to do with these, after these are all made, then I'm going to brush them with melted butter, and I'm going to, after I brush them, the butter that remains, I'm going to put some almonds into the butter, and we're going to sprinkle them over the top of each of these and pop them in the oven. And then I have 6 ounces of white chocolate chips and 1/4 cup of whipping cream. We're just going to put that on a low heat and let it melt, or put it in the microwave. And when you serve it, you put these on a platter and you pour that into a little bowl next to it. And as they pick them up, they dip it into the chocolate. Hello. Hello, baby. Come to mama. That sounds good. Okay. So we're just having a good time here. We're going to keep doing this until, these bake really quickly, don't they?
They do.
It's amazing. This isn't stuff that you have to worry all day. Oh, I got to get the baking. No, I got to get the cooking done. This is quick and easy. All the work for the dough has been done for you. And what we're putting into them, a piece of cheese with some jam on top, and me with this. You know, these. What does this take? The kids could do this, for goodness sake.
Kid-friendly too. The kids really enjoy this.
Kids can do this. So you know what? We're going to continue doing this. When we come back, we're going to be at the counter here, because we're going to close the program and show you everything we've made. But here's how you can get all of these recipes and a whole lot more. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I sure hope that you're sending for those recipes, because I'm telling you, when you see what we've done, you're going to want to have them. These are great for a quick supper, if you're entertaining, whatever, just to make something special for the kids in the evening. There's something of the 4 that we've made that you would really want to do. We'll start here with our cheese. This is the brie. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? And all we did was took a baguette, and one of those French baguettes, and we cut in slices, and we just toasted them with a little bit of olive oil and some garlic. And we put that on there. Now, when you cut into that brie, it's got the creamiest cheese in there, nice and hot. And what you want to do is just cut a little chunk of it, and when you bring it out, you want to put it right on the piece. Oh my goodness, you will not believe how delicious that is. You're going to like that. Next to it is this is our chicken, savory chicken pocket. Let me show you what this is about. This is our pocket. Move this out of the way. And when you cut into it, you have that wonderful chicken filling. Look at that. Delicious. Piping hot from the oven. That's great for a supper with a salad, a nice little vegetable, or just like that. The kids will love them, all right? Then we have our hot dogs. How do you love this? They look like they're mummies because they're wrapped. The cheese is down there, it's melted. And these little pieces of the really, some people call them burnt, but we call them goodies because they taste so good. They're there, and that's nice. And we have our mustard and our ketchup that you just dip it in, put it on your plate. No double dipping, please. We don't go for that. But anyways, how easy is that? And the kids would love to do that. Use any kind of cheese you want. We used American, but you can make any kind, make them with any kind of cheese. And down front, we have our almond raspberry crescent roll. Oh, this is so delicate, I tell you what. It is just incredible. Flaky, just it melts in your mouth. There's that good. And that raspberry just goes all through the whole roll. It just flavors the whole thing. I think we've made a lot. We put a little lemonade with it. I don't know what else you could want because it's all good. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. We love to bring these programs to you. And we hope that it just like sparks something in you to think, wow, I'm going to try that with my family. If they don't like chicken, make tuna, make turkey. Maybe you could even like chop up ham and substitute. These are just guidelines. Make whatever you like. Just try something different and something new for your family. We appreciate you, family. We love you. We love to hear from you. And you know, you make it all worthwhile what we do, but God gets all the glory for anything that's accomplished here with this program. We love you. We care for you. And be sure to join us the next time because it just wouldn't be the same without you here at home. We'll see you then.
Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Dravosburg, Pennsylvania.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.